Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rockets will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to extend the play. Touchdown, USF. Solid debut for this offense.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Rush set it down to the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Mark, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. USF offense is back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
See if he can make the play on this return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
This one will be fair caught. USF offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
We'll try to run it with the option. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 7-7.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Bulldozing his way past tacklers.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion. And the Rockets will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. The 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bulls. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls are in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, USF.
Number 88.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Toledo. He'll set up with the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff running right. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bulls will kick this away to start the second half.
Number 14, set to kick it away.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And he's got it. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Rockets looking to run some tempo here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defensive penalty sets up a 1st and 5 for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, USF. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
49, Toledo 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first down, it's play action.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. And now the defense able to bring him down. High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
USF offense is back out there now. Keeping it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Give it to the back again. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Bulls are going to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, South Florida 49, Toledo 14.
Ready up.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here.
Easy.
They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Now the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Hand off to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Powers through. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Picks up 3. 2nd down.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Bulls with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the right here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Bulls will look to convert here on